I'm Benito Skinner.
I'm Mary Beth Barone.
And this
is
Ride.
Welcome to Great Britain's biggest library.
So anything can happen, even Gatsby can happen. Do you get that?
Yeah, I do.
Wait, I'm loving.
do.
Should I take shoes off?
Oh wait, I'm gonna break the fourth wall. I do want to see the camera framing. It's like so. Wait, it's like kind of beautiful.
The Great British Library.
Kind of beautiful.
This is our Great British Library
our
episode.
Great British Library, our Great Big British Library episode. And I'm not wearing shoes or socks, and that's my prerogative because it's my podcast.
I will say that if we ever one day get to build our own studio, I'm doing it brick by brick, exactly like this fucking place.
A perfect recreation.
Like down to the books.
What's the song in the library in Beauty and the Beast?
Tale as old as time.
Is that really in the library?
True as it can be. Barely even friends. Friends.
Yeah, that's not in my register.
Then
So you're on your own. It's not.
You're on your own,
it's
kid.
not in
Ain't
my-
that? Wait, think about that.
Okay,
for 2
first
seconds.
things first. What
do
you were
need to
talking
say?
about when I interrupted you was Vogue's YouTube channel.
Oh. Wow. It just, and here's the thing. Stick with us. We'll get to it.
And I'm always
Did I shit in
gonna.
my teeth?
No,
Joe and the juice.
No, you ate a cracker sandwich. You ate that sandwich, girl. It's giving sandwich.
Come on, sandwich.
That sandwich was a whole ass vibe.
No, for real.
For real.
Oh my God. I felt like such a fool today. And the whole time I kept thinking, well, that was a whole ass vibe.
So what do you love about Vogue's YouTube channel?
Well, I just think it has so many great little videos, and I love the makeup ones. I love the 73 questions. It's been a while. But can I tell you something crazy? And again, this is industry. This is just our job sometimes. But I had, I was making a commercial, I think with like Meta a while ago. And then the guy shooting it, I just kept thinking, his voice is freaking me out. Why have I heard this voice before?
And he is Mr. 73 Questions.
And at the end, he finally went, I am the guy who does 73 questions. And I was like, I lead with that.
Yeah, you
That
have to.
I've spent the past hour in my head. Like, I didn't hear a thing you said because I was thinking, yeah. I love when they do, my favorite thing in the 73 questions, the format of it is when they'll ask one and then I'm throwing up this Joe and the juice.
Can you stop?
Damn, this cracker sandwich is hitting.
Well, it's so pointy.
Well, it's literally
crackers.
decimating my insides. Joe and the Juice has not reached out for comment.
No, they're dead silent.
Nothing.
Well, the DM that I got that said your silence is defining because they spelled deafening wrong. All
Defining.
caps. Your silence is defining.
Well, think about that.
And I did.
And say that in the library.
I don't-
Congress. Wait, I didn't say the thing. I love when...
And hey, we'll wait. I'm about to move on.
No, I know. I got to rip through
I only have so much.
You have an agenda. Well, we got to do this quick or she'll leave. There's an electric guitar across from me. I'm telling you. We got it, kid. But where they do the kind of thing where it's like they answer one thing, something, and then the next one they'll do the same answer. So, they'll be like, what's your favorite color? And then it's like, what's a color you'd never wear? Green. And, they do it twice.
That's a really bad example, but yeah. That doesn't make any
London
sense.
Bridge is falling down, falling
It
down.
would be more like, what's your favorite fruit? Orange. What's your favorite color?
Don't.
Orange.
Exactly.
So that's kind of the difference between us.
What's your favorite drink?
Orange.
Wait, I want to do it and answer orange for everything.
For everything.
But I'm back in London, so I'll have material for at least a month. Maybe 2.
Right.
We're only here for a couple days, though. But we had to see this. Because I was so sad the second I left last time. I thought I didn't see any podcast studios. So it's good to be here.
That's because I wasn't with you.
Exactly.
Let's talk about blocking random people just to make them think.
Yeah, so here's my thing. I run hot. I mean, I know people are going to be like, Scorpio season. Or they're not.
Wait,
Fuck
I
it.
love saying that. Just like, I know blank, but or not.
Or not.
So we're kind of covering all of our bases.
It's kind of been my whole thing lately. I put myself out there and then I keep just getting like completely shit wrecked. Like I'll just be like,
oh yeah, babe.
it's so bad. And so I'll do it. And then I'm like, or I could just like never
Not.
speak to you again.
Or anyone for that matter.
I'm so sorry I even like came out. Like oh my God, I had this happen and I'm not going to say who, but it was an actor that I really loved. And I went up to them and I'm like, oh, I'm just such a fan. You're an icon. And they puffed so much vape
I don't even
juice
remember who this was.
in my head. I'll tell you later. Not in the library.
It's not appropriate.
I just thought, damn, I'm never going to do that ever again. I felt like such a, like, it was very ribbit. I was very ribbit.
You only want to do ribbit on purpose, intentionally. If something's unintentionally ribbit, it's like, ooh.
And we could leave it at that.
And so that's what we have to say this week.
That's kind of that on that. Yeah.
But blocking random people just to make them think.
But yeah, I think what's so cool about it, it's like, if someone has done something, and I like not even telling the person that they've done it, just block, because it's like I want them to go, wait, whoa.
What happened?
He blocked me.
But it's fun to do it for people that didn't really do anything.
Yeah.
Just to say like, hey.
I'm just curious. Like, I just want you to know, like, just in one moment, I had a flash of just pure raw anger towards you, and I just let her rip. And you'll never, and you know what? And you'll never see me again.
No, probably never. I walk out of the Great British Library.
Yeah.
Britain's biggest library.
Oh my God, I can picture Belle walking in here.
I know.
All these books!
Yeah.
Beast was like, you're kind of annoying though.
We get it. You read books.
Yeah. I feel like I'm being interviewed now. You have all these things.
Well, because we have a lot of like, we haven't recorded in like 2 weeks. So I feel like we just have a lot in here. And I want to get through half of them in this episode and half of them in the next one.
Great.
So I'm just trying to get through these.
Yeah. Treat it like just
it's sort of like a job.
An agenda.
Yeah, well, it's a job.
I do think a lot of podcasts.
So I treat this like a job.
Oh, you're having fun? No. This
not
is
me.
a job.
This is a job.
Yeah.
I have a new
I
era.
just looked at the camera. I don't care.
I have a new era.
What is it, sweetie?
After someone says something completely random, you just say, I knew you were going to say that.
You told this to me, and I thought, because why this is so you is because I can't think of anything that would make the person more uncomfortable.
Yeah. Well, I did this music video that I won't tell anymore about because I'm not sure if it's out yet because I keep forgetting. Well, I keep asking what day it's going to come out and it's different. So I don't want to like say anything about it. But basically the guy that was doing my hair, Brian, he was like, oh, this is a fig tree. Like I can tell it's like whatever. And I just went, I knew you were going to say that. And he goes, really? You knew I was going to go uncle on it and talk about this tree? And I just said, yeah.
My dad, it reminds me of this game my dad used to have that like as a kid I was just like eye roll, but now I'm kind of like, fuck, that is kind of fun.
Dads need to feel joy too.
Totally. And I'm like, do this bit, like you can tour it. It's funny. Where he'll be driving somewhere and if it's not like a place we live. So for instance, we were in Baltimore where my aunt lives and we were driving somewhere and to my grandma. My dad was like, I'll know exactly where I am if I see the A&W sign. And it's like, I just saw it.
Oh, amazing.
And my grandma's like, holy fuck. Like, there it is.
It's just genius.
So, it's really, it is, because I've never seen somebody get the joke. Like, every time they're like, oh my God, right there. Like,
okay,
it's really,
so he has literally a running bit.
And then my dad goes, I fucking made a fool of you. And that's it. You're so stupid.
Yeah, he uses the C word a lot.
Yeah, wait, bleep all that.
I did notice that the first few times I met him. Just a lot of C words.
Is that terrible that I just said it?
No, we'll bleep it if we want.
Yeah.
I don't think Pete Buttigieg is the answer to all of our problems. I'll say that. I really don't fuck with him. He said in a debate or at a town hall that if he could press a button to not be gay, he would. And so I was just like, that's not a man that stands on business. That's not a man that stands on like his own ethics and morals. That's not a man. If you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything.
Do you know what's crazy? If you gave me a button that said you can't be gay anymore or die, I would choose die.
Yeah.
Actually, I'd be straight for 2 weeks, then come back and get the other button. I would just be curious to see like what happens in my career.
Probably a lot of good.
Well, then I guess I'd stick around.
Then you're caked.
But then I gotta go.
Yeah.
Goodbye. Yeah. Well, that's
I just don't like a lot of people really ride for him, and I don't see it personally.
And say that. And I'm glad you did.
Yeah, I don't see it.
Did I put anything in there? I think I had a couple little things I wanted to just...
You said you needed to talk about something unbelievables again.
So something unbelievables, for those joining in, I think it was one of the first times where I really just let her rip on here. I want to show you something unbelievables.
Yeah.
And I see him everywhere and I feel him. And he's also a part of me in a lot of ways. But... I would say one of the things that's unbelievable is that he showed the girl is this place. But somebody goes, what is the origin of it? And again, it's just kind of like you're in Europe and a guy comes up and he's wearing kind of like an interesting polo with like all kinds of patches and flair on it.
Armani jeans.
Armani Exchange, my love.
Sorry. That's what I meant.
AE,
the exchange was implied.
Of course. Drop the exchange.
It's cleaner.
So he comes up and he shows you this and he might kill you later. He just goes, I want to show you something.
He has the same accent.
Sebastian is his name.
He has the same accent as Kostas in Sister of the Traveling Pants, which we've talked about before, because the line delivery of, is it or is it something else? Because he's not Greek. Or he doesn't actually have a Greek accent. The actor might be Greek. I'm not sure. I haven't looked into his lineage. Needless to say.
I looked him up recently because he was a gay awakening for me.
Or is it something else?
Something else.
And I know he was like, can we not use that take? And they were like,
they go,
sorry.
It's kind of like the, I'm your sister.
They said, so we didn't pull focus on the last one. So unfortunately, we're going to have to use that one.
I will say every now and then you see a batshit take, and like I had a couple in the show and it's just kind of like, fuck it, keep it. Like, to think that everyone always responds in a thing that's totally in line with them or normal. Like, I don't know. I think sometimes it does
unusual. It's not realistic. It's not. Shakespeareland.
No, literally.
I just have always wanted to record the pod in front of an what is it?
Well, books. Books are.
What even is it? What
stories.
do I call that? An edition?
First edition.
In front of a...
Well, the first edition of, of Mice and Men. Like, I had to be here for that.
Totally. Steinbeck.
Oh, I loved Steinbeck.
So...
I knew you'd say that.
Lacey... I knew you were going to say that. Lacey Barone and a twinkish straight guy named Benito. Jenny Han, there's easier ways to say you listen to Ride, honey.
And do media.
Clip that. Lacey Barone, I don't claim her. Just so you know, she's not one of my cousins. I don't have any cousins with that name.
Okay. I haven't fictional. Seen the show, but I'm going to tap in.
It's definitely a journey, and I would say, like, I'm glad it's over in the sense, well, they're doing a movie, which I will be fucking sad for, but
I know you will.
I just wanted, like, the anguish for these characters to end, and I think it has in a really beautiful way, and I think she went with the guy that I think she should be with, so I'm thrilled for her.
Yeah.
And I just think, there were definitely some moments where I didn't agree with the characters, and that's okay. And I'm sure people felt that about Overcompensating.
I think that's great. I mean, she's really incredible, Jenny Han. She like that. I mean, it's full pandemonium, and she did it to all the boys. I've rimmed
it's
before.
Really the first season of
to
Summer.
All the boys I've rimmed before.
Right.
That was that big joke that hit you the first time. So I'm gonna go. Let's just focus on it and say it one more time.
Well, the rule of thirds, though.
Of course, one more later. So here's the thing. But yeah, I think she's incredible. I mean, also, that must be so gratifying in the end to get to like do the end. Like I've been thinking about that a lot, of like getting to tell a story and getting to wrap it up. Like we really are out here just completely raw. Like Overcompensating really ended raw.
It's raw.
Yeah.
And we're excited to see where you
remember when we shot that?
You
were so good that day. And I do want to say to anyone who I'm so excited, the Overcompensating score and soundtrack is now available. I think everywhere. It should be Amazon Music, Apple, and Spotify. I was just listening, walking around London. I did cry. So I would say this soundtrack, it could send you to the loony bin if you're not really just making sure.
In the right
check
place
in with
for
yourself.
It. Yeah.
It is so unbelievable. That was the chair. Now I have to do repetition to prove. There you go. So
You're cracking me up today.
I know. But Alex Summers, George Daniel, Charlie XCX, Amber Bain. Wow.
Fabulous.
I just want to say thank you. And that took a long time because, we had to get all our ducks in a row. But they took so much pride in their work. It's so, go listen. It's just like, do your homework to it. I was thinking it's a lot like Teenage Dream. You can fuck to it. You can cry to it. You can dance to it. You can
work
fight
out
to it. And you can die to it.
Yeah.
Work out to it. Yeah, definitely. There's some hits. But it's like the best score I've ever heard.
I can't wait to blast it in our hotel room later.
Oh my God. The Are We Friends?
Yeah. It's one of the, I can't really hum it. Hey Baronies, it is me and Pinky here bringing you the one ad for this week, if you can even believe. Christmas come early. We only have one ad. And today we're going to be talking about AGZ. I've got my morning routine down with AG1, and now I'm optimizing my nighttime ritual with AGZ. AGZ is the nightly drink that helps you wind down and rest up. It is a melatonin-free formula with clinically studied herbs, adaptogens, and minerals. So it asks here to describe how my sleep is affected by being a parent, a working professional, an athlete, or just a health-conscious individual. I am two of those things. I am a working professional and a health-conscious individual. I mean, obviously, sleep is so important. It's like kind of the only piece that we have. So it's important to optimize your sleep, and you can do that with AGZ. AGZ helps you make the most out of your day by helping your body and mind wind down before bed, optimizing sleep quality during the night, and it helps you wake up feeling rested without grogginess. AGZ is one of the few sleep supplements that contains both magtine, magnesium, L-threonate, and saffron, two high-quality ingredients at amounts supported by research that together support the body's need to calm and ease into a natural sleep. AGZ's magtine, magnesium, that word that I said earlier, is a clinically tested form of magnesium which has been shown to improve sleep quality and support cognitive function. We need cognitive function now more than ever. Media literacy is down. If you need a product like this, use AGZ. If you're ready to turn down the stress and focus on the rest, head to drinkag1.com/ride to get a free frother with your first purchase of AGZ. That's drinkag1.com/ride. Pinky, what do you think? You want some AGZ? She's licking the phone. Thanks, AG1. I am riding. This is a mini ride, and then we'll get into what we ride for.
Yeah, what's your mini ride?
I'm mini riding for people who are my friends, fucking my exes. Like, right. I'm not mad about it. I just think it's like it's a fascinating move is all I'll say.
It's definitely...
I don't think there's like ownership over people, right? Mm-hmm. And if you've never met me and you fuck one of my exes, like obviously that's fair game. I mean, I still might be weird to you at an event, but that's my prerogative. And what did I say at the beginning of the season? My opinions aren't always correct. They're nothing more than opinions. And so, but I think to do it to be my friend and do it is just utterly fascinating.
Yeah. And that's one where I'm like, I don't know. You must not have gone to a Catholic school because the only thing I was given is like deep guilt.
Yeah.
It's crazy. But yeah, I mean, that was an immediate block for me. I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. It's just weird.
It can be so simple. That's what I say to people. I found out that someone said something bad about Mary Beth at an event, and I just said
court. It wasn't
and
just
court.
Me.
And I said, take my phone, do it.
Unfollow.
Needs to be done. Who did it? You?
I don't remember.
Because I was driving.
So probably me, because you know I'm all about safety on the roads.
Totally.
Yeah, it's fun. It's interesting. I guess just like people making choices that I wouldn't necessarily do, but whatever.
Life is a highway. And
I guess the thing is, like, at some point, if I go full, like, demon bitch mode, like, a lot of people are going to be really sad because I'm going to fucking decimate. Mm-hmm. I had to decimate someone this week. And
who'd you get permission from?
I got permission from you to go in person and decimate someone.
Getting to write in all caps decimate, you know, I'm...
Destroy it.
Destroy it. The second I walked in here,
I
looked around, saw the books. I go,
and that's of course Elizabeth Hurley in Gossip Girl.
Elizabeth Hurley in Gossip Girl. Some are kind of wonderful. She takes Nate Archibald into a bedroom that later turns out to be hers in her mansion, and she asks a high schooler to fuck her raw in it.
Yes. So yeah, I don't know. It's like I might decimate some people soon. Like, I got the taste for it. Yeah. I don't do it much, but when I do it, like, you're going to remember. And you're going to rue the day.
That deer remembers.
You're going to rue the day. I mean, the deer fucked my ex. And I wasn't as evolved as I am now. So, yeah.
So we're so happy to have you guys here today.
So thank you so much for joining us here at Ride.
Yeah.
And I guess what I'm riding for this week is you're going to ride for...
I'm riding for the art of massage.
And I'm going to ride for medicine.
Whoa, some would say...
Yeah.
Very intertwined.
Yeah.
Do you mind if I go first? Would that be okay?
I'll allow it this once.
Just this once. So massage. And this is obviously coming from massage privilege.
At this point, it's health privilege, travel privilege. I had to post about denim privilege the other day.
It's Benny privilege.
And now we have massage privilege. But I want to say this as well. There are places you can go where massages are extremely inexpensive. And sometimes those are the best massages.
I'm dying to get one in Thailand. There's a few of these YouTube channels where these guys do it on the street, and it's like unbelievable. And I think Thai massage is my favorite type of massage. It's like it's truly so unbelievable. I love when someone walks on me.
You've taken me there
I love this
date
place.
Night.
This well, I guess you know what my new thing too. I guess if I died for something, it would be gatekeeping because I just think like how much time do we have left?
We don't
like,
know.
Let's hit the ground running.
So I guess I should say everyone that fucked my exes.
Yeah, well, save it for next week.
Because we don't have that much time left.
Yeah, exactly. That'll be in the series finale.
Series finale.
Well, the series finale of Red will just be like kind of audio clips, like we're reading names for something.
Well, here's what I'm dying for.
Yeah.
I want someone to do a tar edit of the podcast like they do in the movie where they cut everything together to make it sound like she's being so fucked up. Like edit us to be saying like, I don't think women should have rights.
That was my one thing in that movie where I'm like, I don't think students would believe, like that to me was my one thing where I was like, wait.
Students might not, but the average like person who is online might. I mean, the media literacy is so bad.
That's what scares me.
I don't like it, but I think it'd be funny to have an edit of the pod.
Oh, definitely.
That makes us look crazy.
Yeah, I'm sure that'll. I don't know how much editing they'll need.
No, like, but to make it look like we're saying bad stuff. Women shouldn't be in the workplace. That sort of thing.
They'd find that easy.
I'm sure.
We can give that to them. Well, you just gave it to them clean.
So yeah,
yeah. There's this place in LA called, I believe it's Thai Massage on Hillhurst. They are so fabulous. Like everyone is just so skilled and talented, and you can go in. You can get 30. You can get 60. You can get 90. If I get 90, they're like. Every time they go, you're going to enjoy your sleep tonight.
Yeah.
Because they know. One time, though, I got a massage. And I will say, I like deep. I like, let's take it there. I don't want to be tickled. I want to be rocked. Yeah. You don't understand. I want to be.
I get it.
Like, and so I go and I went to Thai massage on Hillhurst. And after, the woman looked at me and she was like, should you be driving home? And I literally saw what I looked like in my car mirror after. I looked like a hoe. It was so, I looked like I had been fucking ran through. Yeah. My hair was full Jimmy Neutron. My face was so, I mean, because it is so good for you. It's good for serotonin.
Circulation.
If any of this isn't true, I don't care also. Serotonin, endorphins, circulation. I take an Epsom salt bath after. Like as someone who I got a really bad back when I was in high school during track. Because like carrying this ass across the finish line, you know.
Not everyone can do it.
Not everybody can do it.
Not everyone's capable.
Thank you. There's also Swedish massage.
That's a tough one.
Difficult
Swedish
to say.
massage.
So difficult.
Swedish
to say.
massage.
But which I also just like. It's divine. It's divine intervention, and I love it so much. But yeah, I think I'm Thai first, and I love like an athletic sports massage. I do like to train quite a bit. So, but it's this bad low back from track. And I just need someone to get into these hips, lock in with their elbow, and just rock my fucking world.
Yeah.
And oh my God, I love a dry brush too. I love lymphatic massage.
I haven't done one of those yet.
So I had one of those earlier. It's your body is tea after.
Yeah.
It's like, what do you want me to say?
I go to the Now Massage sometimes.
Now is great.
In LA.
They do great work.
There was a massage place in New York that I went to. And well, there's a place on West 4th Street that's famous. There's a woman who does massage there named May. And if you look them up, like every single review is just saying how like May changed their lives on Google reviews.
How have I not been?
I don't know. She's
May?
like so wonderful. MAE, I believe.
Done.
And so, but I moved away from the West Village. So when I was in Brooklyn, I found a place and it was like a membership and you pay per month and you can go whatever 3 times. But I went in, it was a 60-minute massage and they started 10 minutes after and then they finished 5 minutes early. And I was like, can we talk about, because that's not 60 minutes. And she was like, well, we give you 10 minutes to change out of your clothes and 5 minutes to get dressed at the end.
Were you in a corset, like a full dress?
I was corseted.
A 3-piece suit?
I was wearing 2 corsets, one on top, one on bottom.
Yeah.
And she just said, like, we just want to make sure you have time to get out of that. And so I was like,
you had a garter on.
I was just like, you know what? Like, I don't want to pay that much for a 45-minute massage. It's just not 60 minutes. And like, if you want to call it a 45-minute massage, and if that's what I thought I was paying for, like
sometimes
totally valid, totally valid.
Yeah.
But to call it 60 and you're shaving 15 minutes off the top.
Tough.
I mean, I can't do math, but like that's a percentage.
As a
that's
people pleaser,
a number.
As a people pleaser, I'd go best massage of my
I just said I'm going to cancel my membership. But like, I'm sure plenty of people go and they are fine with that timetable. It just wasn't for me.
I will say what I love about this is that you set your boundaries. You knew what you wanted. My thing is for so long, I wouldn't be vocal if they start and I did want harder, or I've only said it a couple times, but maybe a little softer.
Speak up, bitch challenge.
It's the speak up, bitch challenge. And you might be complicit.
You might be complicit.
Sitting through that massage.
I have started physical therapy at this place in Midtown where they do body work because I have a bad shoulder and my hands were really hurting from holding my phone. And I just thought it's been 5 years. I've been to PT before. Nothing was helping. I've done the exercises. So I go to this new place where they do body work. So he is really getting in there.
What could be better?
And like he fixed me. My shoulder still flares up quite a bit, but my hands are like better. And he was like, you sleep on your stomach? That's the problem, because my neck was getting stiff at night. So I have had to completely change my sleep style, which was on my stomach for 34 years of my life. Damn. And so now I have to back and side sleep, but it has like totally changed my life. I don't know if you could tell I'm in a much better mood lately.
Yeah, no.
And you hadn't really mentioned that.
I've definitely noticed. There's been a shift for sure. No, that makes me so happy because I do think that these things can heal. Like as I get more massage and like as like my body is being less tense and I drink a ton of water after, I have to say you have to drink a ton of water and do an Epsom salt soak. Oh my God, you'll just feel like $1,000,000. You'll have the best sleep of your freaking life.
Well, you soak in 2 inches of water.
I'm sorry, LA's always in a drought. You're so hurtful to me.
You make up for what the Kardashians do to their lawns with your 2-inch bath water.
Well, that's my big thing. Yeah. But so, okay, I will tell this story and I'm laughing about it, but I know that it's like a slightly triggering thing, but it did happen and You were assaulted. So I was assaulted at a massage parlor once, but so here's the thing. I think research all the places before you go and be really thoughtful. That's why I'm telling you, Ty on Hillhurst, that if you're in LA, that's a great one to go to. Definitely like find out who's rubbing you down in a dark room for an hour, I think is important. But I do just have to laugh because the thing, and we might have to cut this, but I kind of just like, this is what happened.
It's your story.
And it's hard not to just totally laugh at it now because, so I'm getting this massage and this guy's like, okay, great. Yeah. I mean, it's kind of easier without the blanket. And I'm like, no, I don't think it is. Also, I never get fully naked. It's like, I don't, I'm not in my house.
I do sometimes.
Sometimes I get that. If I know the person, like we've been there. But if I'm just like hopping into a place, which this was like very drive-by vibes. Like I was just popping in, which is not always like, I don't know. I wouldn't necessarily
but it's not your fault. What happened to you is not your fault.
Thank you, sweetie. And this one thing happened though, where I was oiled down and then all of a sudden the guy just goes, and just slaps my ass. It did jiggle. I'll just be totally real. So I assume he got what he needed.
When he said this is easier without the blanket, he meant slapping your ass.
Yeah. No, I think so. And then he said, he was like, bubble butt. And I was like, oh, okay. I think.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, I was like, no, and thank you for saying that. I did like laugh in the moment because I felt so uncomfortable.
Well, it's very uncomfortable.
And I was like, oh, and also like I'm totally good now. Like I have to go.
Okay, so you extricated yourself.
I did, yeah. I mean, which was so sad. Like I wanted the rest of the massage, but I will say like he didn't have the stones, like the real stones, which I like the hot rocks on my back.
Yeah.
But also like it wasn't to the level. Where's that? Where did I get that from? Is that Bethany Frankel? Where she's like, it's not at the level. Maybe. Who knows what just comes through,
You're a vessel.
Yeah. I'm sad this happened, but I guess I serve as a warning to everyone. Research the places you're going to. Because I guess finding out later this was a place that people frequented.
Okay. To get fingered and stuff.
Finger blast. Yeah. To have a finger up the booty ass bitch.
You should have asked first because that's just
Yeah.
That's just a thing you can quickly just check in on.
Totally.
Before you sort of do that.
Yeah, it's just crazy to then sit back in your car and like you just got your ass swatted and you're kind of covered in hot oil. And
your clothes are getting all oily.
Yeah, it's like I didn't even get the hot towel to kind of get it all off my body.
No, you just kind of fled. You fled the scene.
Yeah, but back to the good. Hey, and I just
we don't want anyone walking into a situation.
Exactly.
That's
I don't want to be like
the last thing we would want.
Yeah, because then I know you'll tweet Benny Drama told me to get a massage.
And now it's your fault.
Yeah.
They take you to court.
I've got 2 red handprints on this ass.
I have found sometimes lately I'm like I don't want to recommend certain things. Like I was gonna ride for like going on vacation alone, but like I actually can't advise anyone to do that.
No.
So I just think like sometimes just know that there are certain things we ride for where we're like, but we don't want to put our girls in a situation.
There's like, obviously, all of this is at your own responsibility. I'd say, namely, icebreakers, ice cubes.
Sure, yeah.
That's like
if you're
top
gonna
of
play
the
fast
list.
and loose with those things, it's not on us.
It's on you. Like you
we
signed a
recommend you
waiver.
use it as it's instructed
As
on the
it's
instructions.
intended.
Yeah.
I said put 4 in my mouth. I actually take that back.
But you
Like,
said that's what you do. That's not saying that that's what anyone else
But
would.
sweetie, they're gonna hear that and they're gonna want to be just like their
I
daddy.
know.
But yeah, massage has really helped me. And it's such a great way, like as I enter the writer's room and I'm hunched over and I'm in this library writing what could be like the next great American record, I'm thinking to myself,
Water over.
every now and then go in for a little massage. I will say there's a great one on Bedford Avenue. I wish I had the name of it, but you can go.
Oh,
and
right, by your old place.
I loved it. Oh my God, it was so amazing. And
Yeah, I guess if you don't live in New York or LA, we got nothing for you in the way of massage.
Well, I assume you just can't get one, right?
Yeah, I don't think they have them.
I would love the chairs ones too. If you ever just want to be like completely embarrassed, I would say like the deepest embarrassment you can feel is get one of those publicly at an airport. I thought they were behind like a wall.
Or at gay guy night.
Oh my God. Again.
It all comes back around.
I live my truth.
Yeah.
Period.
I think it's wonderful. Be safe out there. So, okay, this happened to me. I
hate to go from that into what you just said.
But this is
scared.
actually kind of funny because obviously, I'll take a gay guy over a straight guy any day of the week.
Of course.
But when I ask for a male masseuse and someone, a flamer, comes up to me with limp wrists, it's not what I meant.
You go, I said I wanted hands on me. Also, yeah, it's funny. I don't really have preference. It can be anyone. But sometimes when it's Thai massage and it's a man, I am like, holy fuck.
Yeah, they're going to rock your shit.
I'm like, you need to hold those poles a little tighter. Like, you're going to break my back.
Yeah. Massages are one of those things where it's like, that phrase that it's like pizza is like sex. Like when it's good, it's really good. And when it's bad, it's still pretty good.
Yeah.
Well, with massage, it's like the opposite. It's like when it's good, it's really good. And when it's bad, like you could get injured.
You could get injured. Scary. And also the worst is when it's just like, it's just not.
It's nothing.
It's like tickly. And you know that like I'm there for a service. Do you get me?
Totally.
Like, I'm there to
and you're
get
paying for a
my
service.
Shit rocked.
Yeah.
Like
and what are you doing at the end? You're tipping. I know you're tipping.
Sweetie.
You got to
tip.
Be
crass.
You got to tip these
25% be for real.
Yeah. I tip my waxer 25% as well.
Yeah.
Because it's just like you saw all that.
Yeah. Well, to me, I'm like, you just took care of me and you made me feel really good.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Like, what an incredible skill. I love asking, like, does your family ask for these all the time? And every time, every masseuse is like, kind of no. Like, sometimes, like, my partner
See, if I was married to a physical therapist or a masseuse, I'm like,
I'd be like this. At dinner,
give
I'd
it
be
to
like,
me, baby. In many ways, I think for you, massage acts as a form of medicine, which is what I would like to talk about today. So I have a joke about medicine in my hour. I'm not going to do it right now, but I obviously have deep ties to the medical industry, medical practice, and medicine, with my dad being a doctor and my mom being a nurse. So I've long believed in the power of medicine. I think Eastern or Western, it's sort of whatever works for you. I would definitely say I'm more whatever the one is that we do in America. I don't know what direction is.
Not throwing the juice, just
it's hitting the cracker sandwich.
It just hit home.
I think we do Eastern medicine, but I'm not sure.
I believe.
I don't know.
Ooh.
I'm not sure.
This could end right.
Basically, pharmaceuticals. So
every day in my garden.
I think there's types of medicine. There's types of healing. There's like, I think going to therapy is a type of medicine. For me, working out is a type of medicine. Totally. But today I want to talk about pharmaceuticals and the ones that work for you. It's like, it's so cool when you are sick or you have a problem and you literally, there is a medicine that's like made for what you're going through.
This is so, I mean, it's topical.
I mean, how cool is science?
And it is a topical.
How cool is science?
It's incredible.
Penicillin is so fucking cool. And I used to get strep throat all the time as a kid. You get that little syrupy thing.
Why is that such a thing?
I had a pacifier till I was 4. So it's just covered in germs.
Yeah.
And then I kept getting
sister, her sons get home from school and they're like, okay, new virus just dropped.
Yeah, new virus just dropped. It's a petri dish.
Yeah, I got to give it to your mom.
Kids' school is a petri dish.
Yeah.
Ear infections.
I remember one fucked my shit up as a kid.
Pink eye?
I was watching Out of the Box and I was like, girl.
Because you're home sick.
I'm actually tripping.
Yeah. I got pink eye as a child. I got really bad pink eye that I mean, unfortunately, I did have to get held down by 2 of my cousins, and they had to put the drops in because I just hated it so much. Also, when I would go to the doctor, I hated getting shots. So one time my sister Pam had to take me, and so I was like, oh, easy. Like, my mom's not here. I'm not getting a shot today.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to get out of this. I put my hands in the shirt. You know, I went like this, and I was just like, gonna do it.
Oh, of course.
You're not gonna do it.
You're not gonna do it.
But they did ultimately. I mean, I was like
polio.
screaming, crying.
Yeah.
Also, one time my mom was taking me and Greg and Tom, so my siblings close to me in age, to the pediatrician, but she didn't want me to know, or she didn't want me to know what we were going for. And in the car, Tom goes, "Are we all getting shots or just me and Greg?" And my mom looks back at him, death stare.
Yeah.
She goes, "Way to spill the beans." Obviously, we were all getting shots. Yeah. But if she had told me before, I would have handcuffed myself to the house.
Yeah, of course.
So I would have never been in that car.
Yeah.
But now I understand that it was all to help me. I think, unfortunately, right now we live in a society where Florida is removing vaccine mandates. And more and more people are opting out of vaccinating their children. I think there's the rates are just going down. Measles is spreading.
Sorry.
People are going to die.
I'm sorry. The measles spreading and shit. I'm just like, oh my God. Also, you're like putting other people at risk.
Other people at risk that maybe can't get the vaccine for medical reasons.
So demonic.
And so I just think it's insane to me that we would rebuke science and say hey, we have this thing that's going to make our lives better and make the world safer. And we're going to not do that anymore.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for Republicans to be we're outlawing seatbelts. It's how many people do you want to die because of your policies? It seems like anything that makes sense and makes people safer, they just want to completely do away with for some reason. So I'm just please trust the medicine.
What's the logic there? I mean, I guess I'm just the maha of it all. I am just kind of
what's the... They've convinced people, vulnerable people, that vaccines cause autism.
Yes, which
isn't true.
Yes.
And it's very dangerous to spread lies like that.
But what is the motive?
I don't know. I don't know.
Because to me, I'm trying to figure it out, and I'm but I would definitely think it was kind of on both sides, an agenda, big pharma.
Right.
I'm kind of thinking wouldn't that
no, it's confusing
for funding for campaigns.
I don't know
my
what
big thing with the coal dial.
I know.
That's kind of low-key maha of me, though.
No, it kind of is.
I'm taking it all back. I now know why there's not.
I don't know what the goal is. I don't know. I guess some people think because of the propaganda they've been served that it makes shampoo, the chemicals in shampoos and stuff give kids other problems.
This drives me crazy. Clean beauty has really come into the space and kind of scared people of some of these chemicals that just are preservatives.
Yeah.
And make sure
and
that
it's actually
the
pretty
works.
chill.
I would say that our culture is built right now on absolute fear
in and
every
fear-mongering.
category. Yeah.
Here's the thing. When I have a UTI, I go to the doctor. They have a solution for that. Yeah. When I have dermatitis, I go to the doctor.
Are you looking right
There's
now?
a solution for that. When I have BV, it's all these medical breakthroughs that help keep us healthy, especially as women, and preventative care, which we're going to talk about next week.
Yeah.
It's really scary. And I just I'm so thankful that we have scientists and doctors who dedicate their lives to researching.
And your mom and dad.
And my parents. And that's how they met. They met at the emergency room at St. Vincent's.
She gave him a shot in the butt.
She gave my dad a shot in the butt.
And she said, "Shit, I know you were caked up like that."
She was wait a minute. Hey.
She's fuck, you're kind of fucking caked up.
No, the real story is that they were pumping someone's stomach. My mom was pumping someone's stomach, and my dad came up and asked her on a date.
In the middle, that guy died.
Yeah. Well, yeah. She was so excited about the date.
She was like, "Oh my God, he finally asked
he
me."
asked.
Wait, this is so crazy because I just visited a friend who had a really bad stomach problem and was having such intense stomach issues. And with her eating, and then she went to the doctor. She got put on an antibiotic, which I think everything in moderation in a way. I know sometimes people will just do so many antibiotics, but I think it's
the fact that
thoughtful about it.
We get ads for medicines. I do think we're probably over medicated in this country. I mean, I think that's factual.
Yes.
So I'm obviously not advocating for going to your doctor with a laundry list of medicines that you want to get on. What I'm saying is that I love when there is something that is solvable and fixable, and you can go to the doctor, get a prescription, and then it goes away. That's what I'm saying.
And this is what happened to her. She went on antibiotics, and she was thoughtful while she was doing it, because obviously with bacteria, sometimes you kill all the good bacteria too.
Right.
She is she said it's completely gone. She just feels fantastic. It's so crazy that not everyone in this country can have that.
I know.
And I really think that is so deeply detestable.
Health privilege.
Health privilege is
The disparity is going to get bigger too, because even now, after this big, quote unquote, big beautiful bill, there's hospitals closing, there's emergency rooms closing, there's trauma centers closing. People are going to have to travel further to get care. And so already on a system that was like very overburdened, now it's just going to get even worse. And so it's really scary. And I think we have a lot to fix in our country. I mean, you can say what you want about the UK, but they do have the National Health Services, the NHS. It's sobering to think about the people that don't have access to these things. And I wish there was more we could do other than just like voting people out of office, because we can only do so much.
But we're going to do it.
We're going to do
Do
it.
you understand?
We're going to do it. And I just, as someone that's on doxycycline right now, because I have a little dermatitis.
Yeah.
I'm just thankful. I'm grateful. It's gratitude. And we come back to gratitude a lot on this podcast.
Catitude, I'd
and
say.
catitude. We're always mentioning both in tandem.
I'm on a prescription right now. I don't want to talk about it yet, but it is working for my dermatitis. I just don't want to say this and then everyone rush to the hospitals. Yeah. I don't want the hospitals overflowing.
The hospitals are already overflowing. Yeah, they can't take that right now.
They really can't.
Let's wait till there's a little dip.
What did Benny drama talk? Yeah, let's see like how long. Let's see if this really does work. But I went to a doctor and they took really good care of me. And I went to an allergist. They also took really good care of me.
Yeah.
And I'm probably going to go to a dentist next week. Fuck it.
Oh my God, I love the dentist.
I had so many cavities as a kid, so I think there's a lot of trauma associated with that. But my parents used to joke that they should have a statue of me there because I paid for it.
You paid for it, baby.
Yeah, and I agree.
There's something so special when you find a doctor that you really like and you really like fuck with their energy. Because doctors are like every other profession. There's going to be better ones than others. There's going to be ones that make you uncomfortable. My gynecologist is a man and he's a little like crass, but like I kind of appreciate it. It feels very honest to me.
My brain went to just
the most disgusting things.
Look at this pussy.
Yeah, so he's
does
sort
a lot
of doing. He does the mask. Jim Carrey's character from The Mask.
Well, he paints his face
when
green
he's putting
every
a
day.
speculum inside me, he goes, "Somebody stop me!"
Yeah.
It's really weird, but we laugh.
Fun.
We have a good
for
laugh.
him to do the bit, and it chills you out.
And please just like go in for your checkups if you are able. And my goodness, we just need to keep all the people on the right side of history. We need to keep them safe. We're already having less babies. I haven't fact checked this, but my brother, who I really trust, did say that, Republicans are having more kids than they would and Democrats are having less. So that doesn't bode well for sort of our future.
Well, on that note, this has been so great.
Let's get into Ride or Die.
Yeah,
I mean, how am I not going to be like, talking about serious stuff in this room? It's so distinguished.
Of course, sweetie. And you are distinguished. I feel like Mr. Rogers in here.
Yeah. I started the Mr. Rogers movie on the plane the other night.
I'm sure it's amazing.
It was so different than what I thought. So I need to get back into it. It just wasn't what I was expecting. Okay. But I will finish it.
Mr. Rogers always said, expect the unexpected.
Expect it, much like Shania Twain.
Exactly.
In the letter that she wrote to her friend that fucked her husband, her current husband, she said, expect the unexpected.
She kind of wrote for that too in a lot of ways.
When she then married that woman's husband.
Yeah. So that's a mini, I'd say a big ride for her.
I mean, yeah. So we we'll get into Ride or Die. I love massage. Obviously, you have to like live within your means and whatever. I mean, how many disclaimers can we do on one episode of the podcast?
I know, you get this one life. Go treat yourself and get a massage.
I know,
like,
please.
Come on,
and also, it's a really great gift.
It's such a good gift. Oh my God. What an amazing thing to get like your parent, your lover, your friend who's going through it.
For your friend who's going through it.
Remember that day where I said, let's just go get massages?
Yeah.
Come on. I was happy to introduce you to my friends.
And you treated me and that was wonderful.
It was fabulous.
I do think like it's hit or miss and you have to it's sort of like with dating. It's like, some masseuses just aren't going to be a good match for you. And that's okay. Yeah.
I love you. You look so cute today.
Thanks.
I ride for medicine, of course. I think medicine is incredible. Medicine can heal. Medicine can help. Medicine it's us in a lot of ways. I hope you're
trying.
my medicine in a lot of ways.
What did Devin say to us last night at the restaurant? She said, I dumped my antidepressants down the toilet because I found Ride.
And we said, Devin, now don't do that, sweetie.
Devin, now please be careful.
I have to pee so bad. I think we just have to stop or else I will just kind of piss myself in this library.
Babe, that's the episode.
And London can't see me like that.
That's the episode.
But I really do ride for medicine. And once this really locks in, you guys, and just I get a couple more months. Yeah,
you're going to reveal.
I'll be writing some scripts. Let's just say that. Drama MD, my love.
I can't wait. The doctor will see you now.
To all the boys I've rimmed before.
Oh, my exit.
Benny, babe, eyes on the road. Benny, look out!
Ride.